Falcons at the Giants. This is one I will be monitoring heavily. Brad already has a bet on this one. Steven already has a bet on this one. I would be on their side. I just am feeling a little greedy, boys. I understand as to what's going on here. Brad, let's start with you. This is sitting currently 3 right now in favor of the Giants at home. There is a 2.5 at MGM. So this has moved off of the 3 at MGM. So 2.5 in favor of the Giants, a total of 47.5. You are on 2 different things here. You like the Falcons and you like the over.
Yeah, and the more I've thought about it, the more I've come round to the over. Mm-hmm. So I think we've got 2 similar teams where they're pretty weak up front, but they've got nice weaponry, right? So if we just start with the Falcons quick, the last 2 weeks they have been battered in the trenches, but they've gone up against 2 top 5 defensive lines. They've gone up against the Eagles, who battered them. They've gone up against the Bucks, who didn't batter them quite as much. All right, but now they're going up against a Giants team which doesn't really have a pass rush. I think they're 22nd in pass rush win rate. So Matt Ryan should have time here, and I think they're going to suddenly look a lot better than they have the last 2 weeks. Where he had rushes in his face the whole time. Suddenly he's going to have time to throw it downfield to Ridley, find his top 5 tight end, Kyle Pitts. So I think they move the ball nicely. But then, again, the reason I've come around to the over is I think the Giants are kind of the same, right? The weakness is the offensive line, but the Falcons are even worse at pass rush than the Giants are, 23rd pass rush win rate. And then the Giants have all these superb weapons. It looks like they might have Evan Engram back. They've got Darius Slayton. Sterling Shepard is elite. Kenny Galladay's in there. So he's going to have time to just ping it all around the field. And Danny Dimes is 2nd in PFF grade among quarterbacks through 2 weeks.
That was probably the most shocking thing I saw of the week, to be honest with you. Like when I was looking at the passing grades through 2 weeks, behind only Tom Brady is Daniel Jones. I was pretty shocked at that as well. Yeah.
So what I'm seeing is 2 sort of maybe above average quarterbacks who should have a lot of time to just spread it around to all these weapons on the field against 2 teams with no pass rush. So yeah, I lean the Falcons way at the 3, and I like points to be scored.
Steven, you are on the Falcons as well this week. Tell us what made you pull the trigger on them.
It's funny, Brad, I literally have come around to thinking about this game the same way. I have locked in a Falcons +3 at -105. And the more I looked at it, the more I like the over as well. So the reason I do like the Falcons here, first of all, for the Giants, one of their big weapons, Kenny Galladay, is banged up this week. I just saw a report here on Thursday that he's not doing much in individual drills at this point in the practice week. So at best, he's going to be a limited participant. I'm not sure the Giants should really be 3-point favorites against anybody. I mean, this is kind of looking at it in terms of the numbers, but I don't think they are a point and a half, 2 points better than the Falcons. I mean, this Giants defense, 24th in yards per play allowed after facing Teddy Bridgewater and Taylor Heineke. So, the Atlanta offense was brutal week 1. We all agree on that, but they went from facing a pretty good Eagles defense to an elite Tampa defense in week 2. And I thought looked a heck of a lot better. I thought they started to figure some stuff out. They were only down 3 points going into the fourth quarter before Matt Ryan completely imploded and threw 2 pick sixes. So you can't discount that, but this is not the Bucs defense he's facing this week. So, but circling back to what Brad said, I mean, both of these defenses aren't very good. They're both bottom 11 in success rate allowed. They're both bottom 10 in EPA per play allowed. So I do like, and I am going to bet it here probably later today or tomorrow. I am going to bet the over in this game, probably up to 48. Probably won't go past that. But those are the reasons that I locked in an Atlanta +3 ticket.
Yeah, it's fairly interesting. I mean, the pass block win rate for this Falcons team down at 31st in the league. The Giants are going to blitz. I mean, they have blitzed at a pretty high rate, 25 times on 87 snaps, 87 dropbacks so far this year. So, I mean, there are definitely some chances for them to get at Matt Ryan yet again. So I don't know. It's interesting to me. If a 3.5 pops, I was waiting. A 3.5 was out there, and then I went and I don't know what it was, poured myself a glass of water or something and came back. The 3.5 was gone and it's never showed back up again. And so I think I missed the boat here. So if 3.5 does show back up, I would find myself on the Falcons as well here. I just believe that this team has more than they've shown here in the first couple of weeks. It is a new coaching staff. It is some stuff that you got to break in, season 1 without Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley being the alpha there. Your number 2 is a rookie and a tight end who, by the way, did come around, had 77 yards last week as well. So there are some things I think that are trending in the right direction for the Falcons.